Hi everybody, welcome to Mariposa Arts. I'm Katie Simpson and this is Joy and Frankie, and we're going to show you some awesome paper art today. There's all kinds of different things that you can do with paper, so we're just going to show you 3 examples and they're up here, but you can learn step by step from each of us. We're doing things a little bit differently today. So I'm excited to show you how to make one of these things where you draw an animal and then you open up its mouth and draw something inside of it, like that, or like, here's a cat. I guess I'll just start since we're doing this in a funny different way. What we're going to do today is get a piece of white paper for this first project, just plain paper. You could use whatever you have. And then we're going to fold it in half, hamburger style. So that's doblas el papel en el medio, in the middle of it. And then what you're going to do is open up this side and fold it backwards, just half, just that half of it. So it looks like a zigzag with one long side. And then, yeah, doblar la mitad de un lado por la mitad. And then you're going to draw something here while it's folded. What you need to do is make sure that the mouth of whatever it is on this fold right here. So in this fish example, the mouth is just right here. So I don't know what you want to draw, but just make sure you draw the animal while it's folded, just with a pencil. I like to try to draw the mouth line like on both sides of that fold line. So on the bottom and on the top. Draw any kind of thing that you want. Bird, fish, animal, something magical, I don't know. And when you're done, you're going to open it up and complete the drawing. So abrir y completar, you're going to open it and then draw lines in between however you want to connect these lines here. Remember, if it's above or below that fold on the top and that bottom line that you drew, you'll be able to see it on the outside drawing, but it's fun. Inside there, you will not see it when it's closed. Once you're done drawing, the next step will be to color it in. So whenever you're done drawing. Remember, if you need to pause to catch up at any point in any of the videos, please do. So you can color it in with whatever you have, whatever you want to. And these colored pencils. I think people do this with words too, which is fun. Or lots of different kinds of animals. There's different ways of folding this. I feel like this is the most straightforward way. Easiest one. Spend as much time as you want to coloring this in, and fun. Awesome, so much fun. Thanks, guys. So we all have some examples to show you. And remember, when you're drawing, you're using line. So think about all the different ways that line can help you express your ideas. That's my frog. What about you guys?
I did a little pig and then me.
I drew a bear, and I don't know why, but I drew a strawberry being thrown into his mouth. And I just has 3.
Because you can draw whatever you want. I like the bear catching strawberries. Awesome, super fun. Okay, cool. So we've got another paper project for you guys. Ready? Joy's going to show you how to make a heart.
Yes. So what you're going to need is a piece of white blank paper. It could either be a white piece of paper or graph paper, whatever you have is fine. If you want to measure it, the dimensions for height are 15 centimeters and for width are 6 inches. But if you don't have a ruler, that's fine. You can just fold this piece so it makes a triangle. And if it makes it easier for you to cut this little flap right here, just fold it back. And then you can just cut along the line. Now you have, you turn it this way, or this way. So this line is critical. And then you just fold this down. So make a triangle this way. And you open it back up and put it like this. Fold this corner to the middle where they all meet. When you have your diamond, you grab the corner at the bottom and fold it all the way up until it touches the line on top. And you have this shape. Now you fold both corners into the middle.
The corners, like this part?
The both sides. Yeah. Both sides in the middle.
I think I did it wrong. Did I do that wrong?
I think you might have cut it a little bit off, but that's okay. You can always restart. There's always time.
I think I did it upside down.
Maybe.
That seems right.
You can try many different ways. Paper is usable in many ways.
Yeah, it's
And if you did it upside down, you can just unfold it and then just fold the sides again the same way. Once you have this, it's almost looking like a heart. You turn it to the back and you fold this to the line right here. So it doesn't go over it, but it touches it. On the other side too. And then you grab the corners and fold them just a little bit.
Toward the back also.
Yeah, in the back. And then you just turn around and there you go, your heart. You can color it if you want, draw on it, give it to someone as a gift, whatever you want.
I would put something in there and like put it.
Like, yeah, you can write something inside and you just open it and close it back up.
Cool. Okay. I'm sleepy. Awesome. Thank you, Joy.
Welcome.
So Frankie is going to teach us how to make something out of paper too.
So for mine, also, you can just take a regular piece of paper. I already started cutting this one, but if you want to use the dimensions, it's 30 by 13. But if you don't want to, or maybe you don't have a ruler, you can just cut a skinny rectangle, sorry. Or maybe if you have $1, you can also do this with $1, and maybe you can gift it to someone. Maybe it's going to be your parents' anniversary. Maybe it's going to be a special day for a friend or something, right? For right now, you're just going to cut a rectangle.
So just any long rectangle?
It just has to be skinny.
Okay, cool.
Like this. And it's okay also if it's skinnier. It's fine.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, so the next step is you're gonna grab either of these corners, it's okay, and you're gonna kind of like fold them, not to the middle, but just as soon as it's a triangle.
So like this line up, this line kind of lines up with that. Okay.
And after that, you just unfold it and you do the same with the other side. Now, well, once you unfold it again, you guys should have this kind of like X, right? And now you're gonna do the exact same thing we did with these corners, but on the bottom one. So we're just gonna do both of the steps again. Okay, and now once you have your two X's, you're gonna kind of like push the side triangles in, kind of like push them in. So you have one triangle, and it's since we push them in, it's gonna be kind of like 3D in a way. I bet you guys know what 3D is, right? Maybe you've seen it in movies or something. And when doing origami or just folding paper in general, the cool thing is that you're doing something 2D, which is flat, like paper, and you're turning into 3D, right? Because at the end of this project, it's going to be kind of like sort of puffy. And you're also going to do the same with the bottom X, by the way.
Let's put both sides on.
And now you should have kind of like two puffy triangles, right? So what you're going to do next is grab one of the corners, whichever one is fine, and you're going to fold it upwards. And this part, you have to be more careful because you may kind of like rip it from here, and also be more careful if you're using $1, right? But you're going to do the same thing with the other side too. So it kind of looks like a little diamond or a kite. It looks like this.
So those two line up with each other.
And then you do the same thing with the bottom part too. So you have kind of like two diamonds. It should look something like this. And now what you're gonna do is kind of like, from the ones we just folded, you're gonna kind of like open it and push it down so it ends up like a square. And if you guys didn't see that, again, you just kind of like open it, and then with your finger you just push it down again. So you have two squares. And just like with every other step, you just do the same thing to the bottom part. And now you should have four squares, right? The next part is not hard, but you just have to be more precise, because you're gonna do kind of like the same thing where you get one of the corners and you fold it up to the little crease we made here. It's not gonna go all the way up. It's gonna go maybe like 3/4 there, and it should look like this.
Okay.
And now, if you have big fingers, or if you're doing it with a dollar, it's easier to use a pencil, and you're kind of like, I'm just gonna use my fingers, and you're just kind of like gonna open it and push it down, so it looks kind of like a flower petal. And then same thing, you're just gonna do this on this side too of the square, and you're gonna do it with all of the other square sides. And if you're having trouble or you feel like I'm going too fast, just remember that you can pause the video anytime.
Cool. That looks so cool.
Yeah, and now you should have like a lot of flower petals, right? And now, since we have this like little gap here, what you're gonna want to do is just fold both of these triangles in together. I can't really fold in the air, but wait. You're gonna just like fold them together. And the little gap we had there, make sure to fold it to the back so it doesn't, so you don't have a gap anymore. So fold them as together as you can. It's gonna look like this, right? You're gonna have these like little corners, and you can leave them there if you like how they look, but personally I would just tuck them in back so you can't see them anymore. And there you go. Now you have a diamond, or maybe a square, or if you want to, the top half, like this part, you can fold it down, and it can also be, wait, I think I did it wrong. Yeah, you can just fold it down, and it can be like a heart with a flower in the middle.
Cool. Awesome. That's so much fun. So many different kinds of paper folding too. This would be fun to draw on also.
You can also, yeah, also if you kind of like open these, not too much because you don't want to rip it or do the work we were doing. You can have like a little pocket and maybe you can draw something in there or put just another paper with a nice note or maybe even some really thin candy.
Gum or something. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun, you guys. There's so many different things you can do with paper too. So there are lots of different other options on the Arts Council website. There's like a lot of book projects and also other paper projects. I know that people have been doing very recently. So it's really been fun to work on this project with you guys. And I'm really excited that we all taught things. So we'll work on doing more of that too pretty soon. I'm so excited. That was really fun. Great work. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
Bye guys, have a nice day.